What's going on, everybody? John Arapola here with My MMA News, and today's guest will be fighting Sandra Lovato on Dana White's Contender Series in a few weeks here on August 9th. That will be the third week of this current season. That, of course, is Season 6. Pleased today to be joined by Karolina Wojcik today. Karolina, thanks for doing this. Really appreciate the time. Nice to see you.
Hey everyone, nice to see you. I'm happy I can speak with you.
So let's talk about this big opportunity that you have right here. Obviously, it's an exciting thing for any fighter, right? You're essentially one fight away from a UFC contract. Just how excited are you for this opportunity in your career?
Oh my God, I live in my best life, and I so excited for this opportunity. So, without my manager, my sponsor, and everyone who helped me on my journey, so I can be here. So I'm so happy.
So how'd you find out about this opportunity? I'm sure it was your management, was it? It's usually kind of how it goes. Like, when did you find out that you were going to be able to fight on Dana White's Contender Series, and kind of how did you react to it and celebrate the big news there?
So when I started working with Paradigm, David, my manager, he from the beginning believed I can be UFC fighter, and we started just working together. And later he found for me that opportunity. So I'm so excited.
So I was looking up your record and all that before we came on air here, and it seems like you fought so many different places, so many different countries. This will be your first fight ever in the United States. It's going to be obviously in the fight capital of the world in Las Vegas. Just talk about that a little bit, all the traveling that you've done, and does that mean anything for you that you get to fight here in the United States?
Mm, yeah, before I fighting like in India, in Africa. So for me, it doesn't matter when I have to play. If this fight, if it's big opportunity like this, I can go everywhere really. So I'm so excited. Also, I have good people in my team. So, like I say before, with if I don't have that people, I can be here in Las Vegas because already I here 2 months. Everything is so expensive, food, training, travel everywhere, ticket. So if I don't have that people next to me, I can be here for fight camp before fight. So I so happy. Vegas is so nice. Of course, I don't have time for spend time here, like see something because I just focus about fight every day, all day. I'm in the gym. So after fight, I for sure will be back here and see something more because for sure Vegas is more beautiful than I think.
Yeah, and you are in Vegas, obviously, right now, extreme training at Xtreme Couture. We're going to talk about that in a second. Just one more thing with travel lines, though. All these different countries that you've been able to see and fight in. Do you have a favorite one? I know you said you're mostly dialed into the fight and paying mostly attention to that, but did you get to sightsee at any of these countries and get to take anything in and enjoy it?
Oh yeah, for sure. Now I can say because I travel a lot. I spend time in different gym, but this one Xtreme Contour is really is perfect. It's a lot girls for sparring, very good partner. So it's a lot of coach. Not just one coach. It's four coach, five coach, and oh my God, this level is so good. I'm very happy I can be here and train the best.
Yeah, I got you there. And now let's start talking about this whole entire process with Xtreme Couture. How did you exactly get involved with Xtreme Couture, and what has this whole process been like for you of training there?
Because my fight is in Las Vegas, yes. So I asked my manager David what because first I think about Florida American top team go to for a fight camp because it's also a very good gym. So my manager said Extreme Contour is best in Vegas and everything going this point because my fight is in Vegas. So you know what I mean. So this why.
There's so many great, talented, high level people there. You just mentioned it before, too. There's a lot of great coaches, a lot of great training partners. Out of everybody you've been working with so far, is there a training partner that's kind of stood out to you that you've really enjoyed getting working with and kind of maybe been studying their game since you've been working out there?
Of course, like Eric, Coach Dennis, another coach. Oh my God, there's so many coaches and it's so good level, and it's all professional. They love what they do, you know what I mean? So they just focus about this one, and about making fighters top level, and sparring partners, girls, is so good, When I come in first day, I think, oh, we'll see how my level is, But now I know I in the same level what that top level girls, you know what I mean? So I enjoyed every training and people is so nice here.
So I'm sure that the answer to this question is going to be that it's going very well, but I'll ask it anyway. How's training camp going for you? Obviously, we could tell that you really enjoy your time there at Xtreme Couture. Just what's this first training camp been like there?
Oh my God, for sure is my best fight camp in my life, and everything going really well. Cutting weight, training, sparring, everything. Just like now, I'm just back to home from a sparring session. I feel great. I have good sparring partners, so I know for what I'm here.
Now, the long-term plan, do you plan on staying a member of Xtreme Couture and that being your new home gym?
Oh yeah, yeah. This is plan, but I not want thinking just now about this because I have focus about my fight. But for sure, like I say you before, I want back here. So for sure, extreme contour. Yeah.
And obviously, we know that you're so focused on this upcoming fight. Let's talk a little bit about it here. Just tell us about your opponent a little bit and what you've kind of seen out of her as you've been preparing for this fight now for a few weeks or a few months now.
Mm, really, how I can say, I'm not focused about my opponent. I focus about myself, what I have to do, and how I should be training. Of course, my team, my coach from Poland, my coach also watching her fight. We have game plan and everything. You know what I mean? But really, I don't think. I just focus about myself and fight this fight. I not focus about what she can do. I focus about what I will do. 9th of August.
And I love that attitude there. That's a great attitude to have. And I do have one other fight specific question for this fight. So, obviously, how this show works. Now, Dana White in the last few years has been a little bit more lenient with this, where you don't necessarily have to get a finish, but it kind of is almost like a rule of thumb for the show. If you get a finish, you're almost guaranteed a contract. Is there any pressure of going into this fight knowing that you need a finish by any means?
Really, it's not pressure because my dream come true. You know what I mean? I'm so excited and I can't wait to go to this cage and show exactly Dana White what I can do. I born for it, So I excited. It's not pressure. Why pressure? By doing what I love. You know what I mean?
I got you there. And then what would it mean for you, right? If you're to get a win, get a contract here, obviously you're going to be a UFC fighter then. What would it mean for you to hear those words that you are a UFC fighter?
Oh, this mean if of course I win, and if I get that contract, this for sure will change my life. Because my life from the beginning is not fucking easy, and just I working hard every day. Like I do MMA 7 years, and I can't save money. You know what I mean? So because I focus just about my passion, and a lot of people can say, "Oh, you're doing this fucking 7 years and you don't have nothing left this and go to normal work." All right, guys, but I not want to be like you. Money is not everything. Of course, I have bad days and I still have like not have food or something, because I just focus and I believe inside me I can be one day UFC fighter and I can change my life. You know what I mean? So I still working. I still believe. I know good have good plan for me, and how is hard. I have to do what I do every day. You know what I mean? So I have to go forward and still believing I can be UFC fighter and I can change my life. But if you want change your life, change your situation. If you in fucking down, you have to work and believe in yourself. It's nothing important like means that here is everything.
Yeah, it is. It's all part of a mental grind there, like you were saying, and staying grounded. And I did want to ask you, as you speak about all that stuff there, it kind of leads perfectly into my next question that I wanted to ask you. But I wanted to ask you, since you are Polish, about Ioani and Jacek and her career. She kind of got, Polish MMA on the map pretty much. And she talked a lot, similarly how you talked about how it's a lot of hours in the gym, it's a lot of grind. And if you are dedicated, you're going to make it. I just wanted to get your thoughts just on Joanna and her career and everything she's done. Obviously, she just retired a few months ago now, but just what has she meant to you as a Polish MMA fighter?
Oh my God, Joanna Jędrzejczyk is my first inspiration, and she's just fucking the best, not like in the cage, outside the cage, because she's so smart woman, like businesswoman. She know how making money, how making show. She's just fucking a star, star in life. Because now, okay, she is retired, but she do a lot for MMA. I can remember who doing more than Joanna, you know what I mean? And now good things she want to help another people, So she want, maybe she can be manager for sure she want, and help another fighters coming to be UFC fighter, like it's so amazing. I have big respect for her. And
Absolutely, yeah. She's one of the best to do it. She can do great things in the business world, and it'd be nice to see her stay around in the fight game. Did you ever get to train with her or do any work with her or any of that? Being that you're both from Poland.
oh no, because she travel a lot. She come just to hotel after my last fight. Yeah, she come. Yeah, so we meet like one time, and last time we spoke on Instagram, just but for sure we can training together. But she is travel everywhere. She's everywhere.
Yeah, she's always on the go. If you follow her on Instagram, you
Yeah,
always see that
yeah.
she's always on the go there. So anyway, yeah, this has been a great conversation. I really appreciate all the time here today. Last thing now before you roll out, just to wrap things up, tell everybody where they can find you out on social media so people know where to follow you at. You have any management sponsors, whoever you got to give a shout out to. Floor is yours. Take it away.
Yeah, so you can follow me on Instagram, Karolina Assassin, and of course, I looking for sponsor before fight. And if somebody have big business or small business, it doesn't matter. We can talk. They can talk with my manager, Paradigm Sport or David Fish, and just welcome on board and to Polish Assassin. We're going to the top. And thank you so much again, my all sponsor and my all people who support me.
All right, Caroline, thanks so much again for all the time here today. Really appreciate it. Best of luck. Again, Carolina will be fighting Sandra Lovato on Dana White's Contender Series on August 9th. That is the third week of season 6. Make sure you guys have that date circled, and make sure that you guys keep going to MyMMANews.com for all of our great work that comes out all 7 days of the week. And just want to remind you guys, if you like today's interview, please go to the bottom, give it a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to this YouTube channel. I really appreciate everyone that subscribes to this YouTube channel. We'll see you later, everybody.